2023 was a pretty good year in terms of gaming for the PSVR2, but now let's talk about the upcoming year, 2024. We're finally at the end of the year, so let's go ahead and look forward to what games we have in store for 2024 for the PSVR2. I'm MartydudeVR, and this is my list of my most anticipated PSVR2 games of 2024. The first game on our list is Wanderer: The Fragments of Fate. As of right now, this game has no real release date, but this is one of the best puzzle games I've ever played in VR, hands down. In this game, you play as a time traveler, so every puzzle you might have to solve in this game ranges over different time periods and locations. Even the first version of this game has some of the most beautiful locations I've seen in a VR game. I'm actually really excited they decided to remaster the whole game because it looks phenomenal. Even if you're a person who doesn't really like puzzle games, I still implore you to try this out because I just know this is gonna look great on a PSVR2. Do not sleep on this game. If you have a PC, you might want to try the original version of Wanderer, just see if you like it. It's one of the few times I've seen a VR game get remastered and it looks like 10 times better than the first version. So check this one out, be on the lookout. Wanderer: Fragments of Fate. It's coming to a PSVR near you. Our next game is a Flat 2 VR port, which has been fully remade for VR. Madison VR doesn't have a date yet, but we know it's coming in the first few months of 2024. This is one of those games that's incredibly scary just by itself without being in VR. So if you're on the channel, do not ask me to play this because I'm not gonna play it. This game is already scary. I'm not playing it. I'm just not playing it. There's no amount of money you guys could sub. You could try though. You could definitely try. But I'm not playing this one. I'm good. Obviously, if you're a fan of horror, you're gonna need to pick this one up when it comes out because it's definitely gonna scare you. And good luck. Have you ever wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus in VR? Well, here's your chance. Behemoth is coming in 2024. Now, we obviously know nothing about this game, which is a little concerning since it's been in development for a while. I definitely would love to know more about the gameplay and just the overall loop of what we're actually doing in the game. I'm honestly a little skeptical of this one, not gonna lie to you, because I don't even know how a Shadow of the Colossus type game would even work in VR. So I'm definitely curious to see how it looks. I am glad it's coming to PSVR2 though, because I think this type of tone of game will work perfectly with the PSVR2's graphics and just the OLED. Hopefully within the next few months, we see a little bit more from this game. Because as of right now, there's not much to really go off of. But I will definitely be playing this one day one just to see what the hype is about. Our next game, Arken Age, is honestly a pleasant surprise. This game kind of blew me away when I first saw the trailer and it got announced about a month or two ago. This game honestly reminds me of Stormland a bit, just the way you can traverse through the environment. Because it has a little bit of everything. Physics, combat, you can actually customize weapons, a lot of different guns. You can climb, jump, swim. It's just everything you can do in the game. You can craft, and apparently it actually has a pretty cool story. So I'm actually really excited for this one. This is a single player RPG kind of action adventure game. So definitely not gonna be multiplayer, but I'm still excited nonetheless. I love seeing VR games like this that kind of push the envelope. That's what we need more of in terms of new releases for VR games. So Arken Age definitely is one of those ones that's definitely almost at the top of my list of most anticipated for next year. Our next game is Aces of Thunder. Now, no certain date for this one, but I have been waiting on this one for a while. After that Project Ringman release, I've been fiending for a aerial combat game on the PSVR2. If you're a person who loves old school World War II planes, this is definitely gonna be the game for you. Personally, I like playing Project Wingman on my PC VR headsets, so I definitely am looking forward to being able to play something like this on my PSVR2. Hopefully the launch is good because I definitely will be in there day one. And if you see me online, you might want to run. Our next game is a game that I have been waiting to come to VR for a long time. And it is Bulletstorm VR. This is a flat to VR port of a brutal first-person shooter with a criminal amount of personality. This game actually has a release date, which was very rare on this list, but it is coming out January 17th, 2024. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already played Bulletstorm, so I'm not gonna go through the hassle of explaining the story, but I will say this. I definitely want more of these older titles being brought back to be put in VR. Like if we got a Bulletstorm VR, we probably could get a Killzone VR game next. Just saying. I think doing the actual kill combos in this game is gonna be something really fun to do in VR. And I highly recommend anybody to just go back and play the flat version of Bulletstorm because it still holds up as a really fun game. So I'm very excited to play the VR version. Our next game is one that has grown in popularity a lot this year, has even won some awards for being game of the year, which is really cool. It is Ghost of Tabor. This is essentially Tarkov in VR. If you never played Tarkov, it's basically you get deployed to a map, you do these objectives, you find loot, you take loot from other people, and it's a multiplayer online FPS game. Now, personally, I have never played Ghost of Tabor. Well, actually, I played Ghost of Tabor one time. I played it one time when it was in early access. But now that it's coming over to the PSVR 2, I am 30 times more interested in trying it out to see if I like it in my PSVR 2. This is one of those games that is a clip magnet. So if you're a content creator, or is there anybody who likes to, do any type of funny moments, Ghost of Tabor is a gold mine for that. I have seen some of the funniest VR clips from this game this year. I'm highly interested in playing it when it comes out, so definitely come back to this channel for a review. I will definitely be covering this one. Our second to last game is one that was almost here this month actually for the PSVR 2, and that is Vertigo 2. This game is personally my VR game of the year. This is an action adventure game that I honestly think the closest that the PSVR 2 is going to come to achieving something even in the same region of Half-Life Alyx. This game is amazing. From funny characters, cool guns, really great looking environments, and it's an overall amazing experience of a story. Vertigo 2 offers everything. It even has a sandbox mode and custom maps. So if you want to make your own maps and play through them with any type of character, you can do that. Vertigo 2 is a special experience that I think the PSVR 2 gang is gonna love. I think some people might actually like it more than RE4, which is a bold statement, but I honestly do believe that Vertigo 2 has that potential to match, or if not exceed, those expectations of Capcom. If you're a PSVR 2 owner and you do not get Vertigo 2, I have to psychologically evaluate you, not gonna lie. Our next game is also a game that was originally meant to release this year in 2023, but got pushed back to 2024. That is Phasmophobia. This is one of the scariest PC horror games that I've ever played. This game has come a long way since its original release, and it's finally coming to PSVR 2 really soon. If you're into ghost hunting or any type of ghost horror, anything, Phasmophobia is your game. Don't skip this one. This one is really scary. I used to play this all the time on stream for PC VR, so I'm definitely excited to see how crazy it's gonna look in the PSVR. The OLED screen for the PSVR 2 is gonna make this look insane, so don't skip it. And if you need somebody to play with, don't call me. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick list. I am very excited for the future of the PSVR 2, contrary to my videos I put out, but I'm actually really excited for these games because I really do like the PSVR 2 headset. So if you guys have most anticipated games that you have not seen on this list, definitely let me know, and check the channel for more content coming soon. I have a most improved PSVR 2 game list coming soon, so definitely come back and check me out for that. But with all that being said, check the descriptions below. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, become a member of the channel today. It's me, MartydudeVR, and remember, I'm just a dude with a VR headset. Peace.